Hey everyone, hope you guys are doing great. This is GBB Cat, but we're not opening the chart for despair. Actually, this is an educational video, and I will tell you guys my secrets for Fibonacci tool. Actually, Fibonacci tool is very important tool you can use in trading, and for me, it's very successful. I can say that the rate of success for this tool can reach around 97%. It's very precise when you use it right, and when you set up the right settings for this tool, it will be very precise. And actually it's very good for me also because it gives me an indication if the price would change direction and actually the wave won't complete, so it can make me get out of the trade earlier and not hitting my stop loss. So I believe Fibonacci has very good advantage, and I can never ever trade any pair without using the Fibonacci tool. It's very important and crucial for me. So we're gonna start with the level settings. I will show you guys my settings and how I set up this tool. So I will open the settings for you to know the levels. Here are my levels. One second. You can take a screenshot. Those are my levels, the one I use. You can change the colors, but I really depend very much on the 78, 71, and 61 fib levels. Those are pretty important. Also for the targets, I use minus 61 and minus 27. Those are the main things for me. And of course, 0 and 1 for the top and the bottom of the wave. So those are my settings. Here's the rest of the settings. You can take a screenshot to set your tool to the same settings. It will be very useful to you. So those first, this is the important thing for me, to use these settings. I never changed the settings. I've been trading for almost 6 years, and I never changed the settings once. So those are my settings. Make sure to set your levels first, because levels are everything. Levels give you the entry point, the stop loss point, and the take profit point. So we're done with the settings. The second thing about it is the entry points. So I will show you guys. This is the GBB cat pair. We are standing at this wave. We have this really decent wave. This is my top, this is my bottom, and my entry points for me, I told you guys, I said it before in my previous idea. If you have been following me, I use 61, 71, and 78 fib level. Those three levels are my main entry. You have to know that sometimes the market change. I think like two years ago, the most important level for me was 78 fib level, because all prices has to come to 78 first, and then it moves to the downside. Actually, this condition changed this year, and the pairs, I would say like 99% of the pairs reaches only 71 fib level. So it depends, of course, on experience. You have to try multiple time on many pairs to notice what's the common level between all pairs. This year, the common level for me is 71. So I really depend on it. I never put a limit order on 78 fib level, because yes, sometimes it reaches the 78 fib level, but I'm pretty sure it will hit 71. So I would put my trade around 71, not 78. It will be my entry point. As you can see, the price touched the level around 5 times with five different candlesticks, and it moved to the downside. It didn't came to the 78. You will try it. You can test it on different pairs, and you would see that it's true. Most of the pair reaches 71. Of course, 78 is good because it will give you a smaller stop loss, but for me, I would prefer to maybe make good take a bit bigger stop loss, a bigger with 10 to 20 pips. It's okay, but for me, it's better to make sure that the trade will be triggered, because I put limit orders a lot, and I don't sit on the laptop and in front charts all day. So for me, it would be better to make sure that the trade will be triggered and activated. So those are my entry levels. As I told you, you can focus more on the 71 fib level. Of course, when you get a very good price action around those level, it will be a greater information confirmation that you can enter. Sometimes I wait for confirmation when the pair is kind of suspicious for me and I'm not really sure about it. But I have to say, most of the time, I don't wait for the price action. As I said, I use limit orders, so I just put the limit order around the level. I don't wait for price action. But if you would prefer to wait, it's okay. You can wait for a good bearish or bullish price action and then enter your trade around those levels. So this is the second point. The third point, stop loss. Stop loss is crucial in any trade. You never enter a trade without stop loss. So does the Fibonacci tool helps you put your stop loss? Yes, of course it does. So basically, the wave is from the top to the bottom. We are waiting for it to come around those levels. The price can never go above the one level because it means that the wave failed. So basically, you would put your stop loss. I will put your trade right now. You would put your stop loss above the 78 fib level and make sure it's maybe above the one also or at the one fib level. This, of course, means that if the price passed this level, it will never continue to the downside because the wave has completely failed. So, Fib tool is pretty good in helping you put the right good stop loss for the trade. So this is when it comes to the stop loss, and then the of course you can take profits is different. Of course, it depends more on the character of the trader. If you would like to stay long in the trade, you're a swing trader, you put a bigger take profit. So it's not really about the Fibonacci tool when setting your take profits. Uh, the last point, how to know if or how to tell when to tell if the wave has failed. I told you guys, if the wave passed this level, it means it failed. So let's say that you put a bigger stop loss and you noticed that the price started to close on the daily time frame above the 78 fib level. This is a bad signal. This means it will not continue. Of course, if it closed above the one level, it has completely failed as a wave, but I wait for a daily candlestick closure above the 78 fib level to make sure it will not go to the direction I entered from. So this will help me to get out of the trade before it hits my stop loss. And never underestimate this because getting out of the trade, let's say like minus 20 or minus 30 pips, is much better than getting out minus 60 pips. It means less loss, and it will help you and give you a bit more margin to enter other signals and other trades. So as you can see, this trade I entered on GBP CAD using my Fib tool from this top to this bottom around 71 Fib level. Absolutely zero drawdown, amazing, and it's moving greatly to the downside. So I hope you guys benefit from this educational video. Please share your thoughts with me in your comments, and I will see you guys in the next idea.